Welcome back. You know who we are. You know what we do. We was on a little hiatus, but allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Ezra Diet Cola Poppy on Instagram. I got my sweetheart Mars next to me.
Mars X World on Instagram.
A lot of y'all know my next guest, Dwill, been popping. But for those of you who don't, I got my boy Dwill in the building. How special is that?
Very excited.
We lit.
So yeah, the last time we left you guys was a few weeks ago. We took a little hiatus just to get ourselves together. We're still in quarantine. We're still in lockdown, still getting things together on that note. But here we are back again, ready to give you some of that good conversation. You know how we do. How you doing, Mars?
I'm doing good. I kind of miss being here. I'm glad we're back filming. We have a special guest. We have good topics to discuss today, and I'm excited.
Absolutely.
I'm ready to jump right into it.
Dwill, how you living over there, baby?
Man, blessed by the best, man. I ain't never stressed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Last night I kind of was, but I had to figure out I had to do my wife breaks.
Oh, man. She hit you with one of those?
Yeah, which he did fail to do. The breaks are not done.
Hell.
Are you a jack of all trades?
Man, I could do everything, man. I could do all things.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing I can't do. If I can't do it, I'm going to figure out how to do it.
Facts.
I mean, that's the way of life, man. If you don't know what you're doing, you better figure out how to do it. Find somebody that know what they doing.
True indeed. I was going through I was doing some homework. I like to do homework on my guests. So I went through your IG. And again, I would appreciate that follow back. You got 10K followers. Yeah. You popping on the gram.
I don't be knowing who followed. Somebody just hit me up the other day. Like they hit me up on one of my producer homeboy. Shout out to Fly Guy Jay. Shout out. They hit me up on his page like, yo, yeah, you should hop back on the track. I'm like, man, ain't no problem. It was like, oh yeah, and your boy is following you, so follow me back. And I'd be like, why?
For real?
Why don't I follow you? Give me a reason to follow you.
This
I
is
ain't
a big
following
reason.
you if you got tons of selfies.
Yeah.
I'm following you if you got something going on that sparks my interest. You know what I'm saying?
I like
I like people moving
and
grooving.
I
you know what I'm
agree.
saying?
Movers and shakers. Absolutely. I saw a really funny video of you on there on the news with the hand sanitizer joint. That shit had me weak.
I keep shit on me.
I keep it on me.
Today.
He's like, you ain't got to get ready if you stay ready.
Yo, listen, man. After that, I like, man, I'm about to make my own hand sanitizer. I'm making Purell out here famous. I heard I got the best hand sanitizer in the town, too.
Yeah.
My joints keep you nice and moisturized.
Is it like moonshine?
Might as well be. The way, if you see me making it, listen, I was so high in my mom's kitchen when I was making it. Like, my sister watching me on her camera, like, you need to get at it. Because she's seeing me dozing off. Because I got like 99% alcohol.
For real.
Yo, I bought
real
four,
joint.
I had 4 gallons, man. That joint cost me like $150.
Yeah.
Man, that's that real.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
So, yeah, big question. How have you been maintaining during this whole, like, all this crazy shit that they got going on?
Man, if you watch my Instagram, a lot of people spaz on me. So my DM is always hit like, yo, you shouldn't be outside. Well, I'm outside, but not outside chilling, because I'm a hustler. So what was Dwill doing in the midst of COVID-19? I'm selling masks and hand sanitizer.
Facts. Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
My own boys hit me up. We got a group chat called the Goonies, because I'm from Thurston. So we got the group chat going on.
Shout out to Thurston Road.
Shout out to Thurston T Block. You're
Hold on.
Yo, they on me. Like, you out here selling hand sanitizer and masks. You out here robbing the people. No, I'm not, doggy. First of all, you can't, at the time, you could not find it N95
And you still
mask.
can't. You still
You know what I'm saying?
can't.
And I'm still loaded. I'm still the plug. You know what I'm saying? I'm hitting people off. And is my prices kind of up? They was kind of somewhere. I was selling them $8.
I mean, that's reasonable.
Man, it's okay. You ain't gonna find them nowhere else. And at the same time, I'm giving away masks too. I gave 500 away to the doggone hospital.
Yeah, facts.
It's bigger than D-Well. It's way bigger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
And at the same time, it's like, yo, it's not like I'm out here selling heroin.
Right.
It's not like I'm selling crack. I used to do that. Yo, and the same,
Don't make me go back.
The same dudes who was watching me do that never said nothing about me selling that. But as soon as I sell some mask or some doggone hand sanitizer, I'm the devil. Like, man, get out of here. Kick rocks. But I love them guys.
So speaking on your Instagram story, so I've been keeping up with you for a while, and let me just say this: I love who you are as a person. You're what I like to say is the ideal Insta family. Like
For real, though.
we were literally going through your pictures. This guy's got a picture with the guinea pig and his dog and the Christmas picture. I thought that was so like the guinea pig. I thought that was so
Shout out to
adorable.
Levi.
Yes,
Levi's gone. He didn't die though.
he didn't die.
Levi's still around.
Levi's gone. He went to my sister's house. Levi was stank, man. Levi was stank. Gigi ain't want to be picking up the poop. Vonnie wanted to act like, yo, I take care. No, you don't even touch the doggone guinea pig. Flacco beats up everything. So, like, yo, Levi gotta go. Y'all want a bird or something? Like, I don't know. Shout out to Benji though. Benji's still sticking around with his slow behind.
And I love how you guys are just so like in tune with one another. And one of the things that I wanted to discuss today is marriage. Like, how is
Let's
like,
talk about it.
Let's talk about
Let's
it.
talk about it because everybody only
it.
sees social media.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I want to know:
And-
is it as real as it is in social media?
I would say marriage is work. Marriage is work. And,
Full-time job.
Oh my God, it's a full time career.
Yeah.
Bump a job, and that junk. That it's a profession. And marriage is what I would like to say. How I want to give this, because I want to be honest and real and raw. Because my marriage is not perfect at all. If I could be honest, I could say we almost got a divorce about 6 times. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
real.
that's real. That's
You know what I'm
real.
saying?
But let's
It's
just
real.
say this: you guys are not the only one.
No,
There's a lot of people that go through these things, and I feel like no one ever talks about it.
Yeah, and I'm not about to be the one that's not about to talk about it. Like if a couple was about to say they about to get married, I'm gonna have a conversation with them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And every
Like a pros and cons conversation.
yeah, like yo,
Yeah.
bro, is this something that you really ready for? Something that you really want to do?
And how old are you, by the way?
I'm 36.
Okay.
I've been married for 13 years.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a lot of experience.
So
Yeah.
I
You know what
the
you talk
flip-
about.
I know what the flip going on.
Yeah, yeah.
And in a lot of the marriage, I've done a lot of, I messed up a lot. You know what I'm saying? And my human flaw, I don't messed up a lot. And like my wife, I would say in my eyes, she's perfect. You know what I'm saying? She's so dope. Shout out to Amanda. She's so dope. Like, and I do not deserve her at all because I come from like where I come. I'm a dog. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
In the
yeah.
eyes of the world, like if I were to unveil, you know what I'm saying, my trail. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I don't deserve my wife. She's amazing though. And she keeps me at a place where I can be available for everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Could you say that she has made you somewhat the man that you are today?
Yo,
Because I've looked into her as well too, and she's amazing.
she's dope.
She's a very,
She's
very,
dope.
very amazing person.
She's dope.
And she seems very like just very spiritual, very
Yeah.
like in tune with herself, and I love that.
And don't get it twisted. She wasn't always like that. Like Amanda, she got
But that's growth. That's
yeah,
real
she had an
growth.
attempted murder charge. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wow.
A lot of people look at us and be like, "Oh, they man, I don't got into crazy shootouts." You know what I'm saying? I don't sold drugs half of my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been through. We don't been through some stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like TJ will tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't been through some stuff, and it's like. What I want to show in marriage, like you need God. I don't care who you believe in. You need God. You need Jesus to get through this thing. Because that's a holy matrimony.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What you gonna get married for if you don't even believe in God? What you doing?
I agree.
Facts.
That's a holy matrimony. That's a covenant between you, your spouse, and God. You know what I'm saying? And it takes work, it takes God, it takes commitment, and it takes intent. You know what I'm saying? And like one thing that I will say about the quarantine, it has raised my intent. You know what I'm saying? It has showed me like what I've been missing because now we gotta be around each other.
Yeah.
We gotta be around
And
each
now
other.
your kids are homeschooled, right?
Yeah, so ain't nothing changed for them. They pissed. Every other kid is like having it, and they're like, "Nah, this is regular."
Yeah.
What you thought? Like, nah, we go downstairs. It's 9:30. Go downstairs. Let's start work.
Yeah.
But the only person that changed for is Flacco, because now he. But what's crazy? Today he had a Zoom call. He had a Zoom call with his classmates. I thought that was so dope. I'm like,
That
yo,
is pretty dope.
if
how they're
school
doing
was
it.
Technology is
Like
crazy,
this.
man.
yeah, if school was like this, like so like she's like, what's this color? And he's like, yellow. All right, all the kids run around in the house and find something yellow. And I was like, yo, this is dope. If I had this as a kid, that'd be crazy.
That's fire. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's so like ingenious, you know what I'm saying, to come up with different ways to then still get your learn on.
But
I really wanted
to. You still have to, no matter what happens to the world, how the world stops, you have to keep going. You know what I'm saying? You have to find a way to keep going. You can't let nothing stop you. Yeah. So like even during this quarantine, you got situations where people are jobless, but what have most of them become? They become entrepreneurs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's beautiful because that also shows you, yo, I don't need nobody's job.
Facts.
And
this is what I've been kicking since like 2017.
And I want all my local business owners to tune in on this and listen to this, what this man is saying, because he is a #1 hustler, for sure.
Yo, I'm going to sell everything. Salt to a snail, water to a well.
I agree.
So a big question I wanted to ask you was, like, was there a moment in time, because we're kind of in the same age bracket. I'm 33. Mm-hmm. Was there a specific moment in time or a certain experience that you went through where kind of just like things clicked that something had to change? Yeah. You know, where you wanted yourself to be and where you were, something had to change.
Yeah. And I believe so the key word is change. The only way change is going to happen is when you're tired of the norm. When you're tired of that norm. And my first big change is I posted the picture of me and Amanda in Miami in 2007.
With all the chains on?
Bro, I was
Let me bring that up. I'm going to bring that up right now. I'm going to try to look it up.
I was so tired of that lifestyle. I had pounds of weed back home in Rochester. I had pounds of weed. This is when you know the difference between mid and loud wasn't there. This was like, yo, I have purple haze. Yeah. It wasn't regular like that. It wasn't like rapper weed. Facts. So, and I had the capsules. We was living right on Probert Street, right across from East Ave Wegmans. Flooding the ooh. My mom hit me up right before we went to Miami, and she was like, "You coming to church?" I'm like, "Coming to church for what? I don't need God." You know what I'm saying? I got money. I don't need God. I got money. I should have never said that because God was like listening quite clear and loud. Like, oh, that's all it's gonna take, a little bit of money. Yeah. Man, we went to Miami for this album release party. Shout out to Juviel. Juviel was laughing at the pit because he was down there with us. And I said, bruh, that was the day I vowed to never go back to Miami. He said, bruh, that was some fire festival bull crap that we was doing.
Oh, man.
Bruh, it was some bull crap. I mean, I went down there, spent all my re-up. I can't.
That's usually how it is. That's usually how it is. Gotta come back home and double up.
Yo, all my re-up. I had diarrhea the whole trip.
Oh, man.
We stayed in the penthouse. Stayed in the penthouse. There was no food in the fridge at all. And I'm like, yo, this is the worst. We went to a club. I'm talking about we would develop. He was like a major producer that he just did Lil Wayne album. Like we getting in every club for free. Bruh, me and Amanda must have got in an argument on the way to the club. And I'm like, man, shut up, man. I slapped the plant. The plant leaf went all the way through my finger. I'm like, yo, what is this? This is the trip from hell. Never coming back here to Miami. So we come back from Miami. We touched down to the house. Yo, my landlord robbed me. Took all my extra bread.
No way.
All my weed gone. And I was a smart hustler, so I had a job too. You know what I'm saying? My job fired me. And I'm like, yo. And I'm
God has a way to remind you to humble yourself.
Yo.
And this is legit the truth. God has a way to make you sit the fuck down.
Yo, the Bible says God resists the proud. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you proud? All right, be proud over there.
Most definitely.
Man, so I came back. It's not like I could have told the police, yeah, my landlord just robbed me from all of my weed. You know what I'm saying? Could you get that back for me? Like, it was a dub. It was a whole dub for me. So I had to move back in with my mom. And Amanda came right on with me. She done moved in my mom's house too. And yo, I was like, I think a Sunday came up. And I'm like, yo, man, we ain't got nothing else to do. Let's go to church, man. I'm just tired. Let's go to church. Man, I went to church, and this dude was talking about everything I done been through. And I was like, man, bump God. Man, I don't want to hear this junk. I smoked weed right in the parking lot on my way leaving. Man, I think the third Sunday must have came around. And, yo, when I say I was tired, I was tired of living the lifestyle. Like, I'm tired. And that goes for anything that you're doing in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes if you don't want to be a job, but you know you have it inside of you to be an entrepreneur, you have to be tired of living that job. You got to be tired of working that 9 to 5.
Facts.
But then you got to make action.
Yeah, you got to take risks.
Because like the way God represented his, like showed up in my life and was like, yo, what's up? I had to make a decision like, okay, this is what I'm about to do. And it's not like, okay, this road is going to be easy, because a Christian lifestyle is not easy at all, especially living on this earth. It's the same way an entrepreneur lifestyle ain't easy at all.
Right.
Nothing that you do in life is going to be easy. Everything is going to require work, dedication, and passion.
Mm-hmm.
What you going to do about it? You going to
True
sit and try and think it's about to just happen? No. So, man, that third Sunday must have came up and I'm like, yo, I'm done. Like, I'm done. Amanda wasn't done. She was still smoking her weed and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, cold turkey. I put pillows between us when we were sleeping. Like, nah, ain't none of that. Ain't none of that.
It still took some convincing.
With her?
On her part.
Nah, she just had to. And this, if any Christian is watching this is how I'm an evangelist. Like, I'm not. Listen, but this is how it's done. I ain't going out. I ain't preaching to nobody. I'm not. Why? I ain't like being preached to. That junk is corny. Now, for some people, it may work. For some people, they may need it. Me, I'm gonna live my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna live my life, and I'm gonna live it loud. You're gonna see my heights. You're gonna see my lows. You're gonna see my climbs. You're gonna see my falls. But at the end of the day, I love God. You know what I'm saying? And if it was not for Him, I wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? No matter where I am in life. You know what I'm saying? No matter what they say, no matter what I done did, hey, it is what it is. But God is still true and alive. You know what I'm saying? So.
Did you ever picture that things would be like this? Like, looking back now and the way you were living before, did you ever think that you would be in such a good place in life?
You couldn't tell me. I would like, you're right. Flip out of here. Me married.
Listen, I hear good things about you all the time.
Oh, praise God.
All the time. Like, I was at someone's house recently, and I brought your name up. I was talking about the podcast, and they were like, yo, he's dope. You got to have him on the show. He's dope. And, you know, that really speaks volume. And I also seen the video with you and lovely Mayor Warren. Shout out to her.
Shout out to love.
That really spoke volume to, like, the type of person that you are. And I really admire that. You know, that you motivated her and made her feel so secure, you know, and especially in a moment like that, you know, biggest moment of her life.
Right.
You know?
It was crazy. That was like right around the corner. I was right there on Monroe Avenue.
What made you say that when you seen her? Like,
I have no idea.
What went through you?
Because when I don't even know what I was doing over there. Like, I don't go to Starbucks. Like, well, at that time.
I believe that everything happens for a reason.
Purpose.
And she needed to hear that at that moment.
Switch that phrase.
That's
Everything
awesome.
happens for a purpose.
With purpose.
Bump reason. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bump a reason. Everything happens for purpose. Why? Because God designed it that way. And I think that it was like divine interaction.
You guys were meant to meet at that time.
Yeah, because I think I had just heard about her that day.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't into politics. You know what I'm saying? I had just heard about her that day. I don't know why I was going to Starbucks. At that time, was it 2013, 2014?
Mm-hmm.
I was not going to Starbucks. Like, what was I doing? Went there, and she just happened to come outside, and she just had this demeanor, like a uncertainty, like, I don't know what's happening. And it was election day.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yo, like, something inside.
Did you know that it was election day?
I knew that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yo, you got this. Like, why you look like that? You got this. I know who you are. She didn't, we didn't even say, hey, how you doing? It was straight up, like, boom, right then and there. And as soon as I met her, I took the picture with her and I posted it on my Facebook, and I went campaigning like crazy. And I'm like, everybody my age and down just started going nuts. Who was able to vote? Yo, going to the polls, going crazy. Like, it was dope. Like, cause I seen who she was. Like, I don't know. You know how you could just see somebody and be like they got a good vibe. Like,
yeah.
She had this vibe. She had a glow. And then now, you know, the years knowing her, it's like, yo, that vibe is real. Like, she's really a genuine person who really cares about the city. Is she perfect? No, she don't have the answer to anything, but she be searching for solutions left and right.
Yeah. That's a huge.
Yo, that makes a dope person. You know?
And us as humans, that's all we can do is try.
Yeah.
You know, try that. You know,
nah, we don't try. I
No,
wish Flocka was right here. He'd be like, "You trying? You lying? We doing pursue, man."
I like
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
like
I really
that.
I dig the community effort on
I
your
do,
part,
I
and I
love
feel like
that.
that's for our young men.
Yeah.
I feel like that's huge for them to see us doing stuff like that, and then not only consistently but genuinely. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You use your platform for exactly who it is you are and who you want to be. And when I was going through those pictures, I'm like, wow, I haven't physically met this person yet. He's coming on my show, and I'm already like, I want to emulate this.
Praise God.
I'm gonna find pieces of this, and I'm gonna use it.
Right.
And I'm gonna try and pick the brain and use this as another piece to the puzzle. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, your family is picture perfect, man. You got a
Picture.
Yeah, you got a picture
Picture
perfect family, man.
But video, nah, it ain't ready for the video.
Let's talk about your son. There's a video of your son, your little son, the youngest.
Flacco.
He has like a spitting thing, right?
Shout out
He
to
likes
Flacco.
spit.
Shout out to little Flacco.
No, he don't like to spit. He almost got knocked
He's
out that
so
dog one
cute.
morning. Man, I don't know. See, the thing, Flock is a character. Like, when the camera's on, bruh, he's wildin'. Off camera, he's all right. He's still wild. But when the camera's on, he's putting on a performance. Like if you watch my story, if I be like, hey, Flock, he's smacking the camera automatically. As soon as he see the camera on him, he's smacking it, kicking it, something, throwing something at it. He acts like he don't like to be on camera. But then when I'm going to look at the camera, see the footage, he be like, let me see. Like, bro, you're a whole clown. So that morning we wake up. Fly, boy, this boy spit at the camera.
He did.
Yo, this boy is tripping.
Right in bed.
And people love it. People love it.
I loved it too. It was so genuine.
Yo, anybody who come around Flock, they want to pull out their camera now. Hey, yo, Flock, hey, Flock. they think that we just stage it. No, he about to smack your camera too.
Is he homeschooled as well?
No, God no.
So are
That
you guys
boy-
going to continue the homeschool out for the rest of the year?
Oh yeah, for the rest of their life.
That sucks.
Yeah, we do that. Like, nah, that's the way of life.
I mean, as far as coronavirus, are you guys going to like extend the school year to the like end of the year?
Oh nah, they're gonna have their summer break.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but if we inside, you might as well be doing some work. Like, what we doing? Be chilling in the
Right.
house?
I agree.
Yeah.
Excuse me, do some work. I mean, and I want people to understand, like, before we homeschool, I thought it was crazy. I thought it was wild. I thought that, like, my kid's gonna be mad.
What made you guys decide to
Weird.
do that?
I don't know. Amanda called me one day.
It was one of those things. You
I
just got a
was at
phone call
work,
and you was like, oh.
and she was like, "Yo, I'm about to homeschool the kids." And
Did you ask what was for dinner tonight?
no, that's one thing you don't ask Amanda.
Are you like a yes man kind of guy?
Nah, she has good. Listen. The Bible says that wisdom is a female spirit.
Is it?
Yes,
Is it now?
It always says her, she, her,
Yeah,
she.
yeah.
It's never a him. Because men is just logical. We're not wise with everything.
Right.
But we're logical, but
Right.
not wise.
I agree.
And Amanda's 99% right about the time. Like, she talk about my friends, like, yo, don't hang around him. And I'm like, man, shut up. Next thing you know, man, this nigga owe me $1,100. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she be like,
Yeah, definitely.
I told you.
Definitely.
and I'm like, shut up. Like,
I've
you
been
don't,
there.
I don't be wanting to hear it.
I've been there. That women intuition be crazy.
It is.
It's
We're on
crazy.
point.
Sometimes it's off.
Crazy.
Sometimes it's woman suspicion. It's not intuition. It's just suspicion.
Yeah.
But most of the time, they are definitely
Listen,
right.
when we get that gut feeling is real.
Yeah. But what
That
are
gut
we?
feeling is
Sometimes
no
it's
joke.
diarrhea, but y'all don't know the difference. Sometimes you're hungry, still don't know what to eat. That's why I don't call about no doggone what we eating for dinner.
That'd be the worst question. What you want to eat? Whatever you want.
What?
All right, well, let's get Italian. No, I don't want Italian.
Man, it's like
All
speaking
right, well.
French.
Well, what do you want?
So the crazy. So what we saying? The homeschooling. So she called me. And some of her friends was doing it. So she looked into it. The biggest thing was we didn't like when we pray with our kids at night. We pray that they are influencers.
And I love that too.
And that they're not influenced. And when you look in schools, these kids are influenced. And I work in the school. Shout out to school number 8. Like, I have one-on-one conversation with my kids. Like, bro, you not like that. Like, that's not like you. Like, as soon as you get around them, you act real weird though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't want that with my kids. I want to instill what it is to be, you know, a leader in the community, in your home. You know what I'm saying? Around people. Don't be no follower.
Those are the important conversations to have too.
Yeah, and you gotta have that, but they don't have that in school. In school, you are taught to have jobs. Like my daughter Gigi, she's a hustler. Yo, she'll sell you anything. She makes her own dresses for her Barbies and all that type of stuff. I'm like, what you gonna do? I'm gonna sell it. She be giving me ideas to sell stuff. Like, boom, this homeless man, I must have given him like $5. She's like, why did you give him money? I'm like, he ain't got none. Well, he could get a job. I said, yeah, you get a job. Well, he could work from home. He could do something. He could sell something. Like, so that she know, like, ain't no excuse of being broke. You can't get paid in the earth this big. You worthless, kid.
Facts.
You know
like
the rest.
Tell them.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cameron. He made that up.
You know, I really appreciate you stopping by, man.
Oh, no diggity.
I know like the circumstances aren't like, you know, we're behind the 8 ball right now as a world, you know, but finding, you know, those little things to kind of keep us up and motivated and moving, getting up in the morning, getting to it is that's a huge thing. And you can follow him on Instagram. True Dwill on Instagram.
We have
He's
to
a
do this
great,
again. I'm
great
really glad you
follow. We
came.
definitely
Let's do
have to
this.
do it again. And if anybody wants to contact you about like masks and hand sanitizer, can they like reach out to you?
Yeah, man, just reach out. I might not reach back, but you can reach out. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It's a crazy world outside.
We love you here at the Rock Pod Net. You know, we're at the 1204 podcast. It's me and Mars Against the World. You
Mars
already
X
know.
World, you already know.
Shout out to TCB. Shout out to G Coop. I see you. Shout out to
Loyalty Matters.
Yeah, shout out to everybody. Next episode we will have my boy Martine's gonna be on, and we're gonna share some life experiences and talk about some things, and you know, keep that positive energy going. No more hiatuses. We back to every week.
Yeah, we back
look
at
out
it.
for us. We appreciate you. We love you. Stay tuned in.
1204
True
the podcast.
Dwill.
We here.
It's bigger than
Let's get it.
D-Will. Way bigger.
Yeah.
I like that.
Way bigger.